comes the time. The whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good. But we are blessed by Chukwuka Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There will be light in the wind of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, in the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory was start. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising. I still be shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, they will know, they will know. Keep our light shining. The sun is rising. Oh, wave your flag anywhere you are. Keep our light shining. The sun is rising. Oh. Freedom, freedom, yeah. Shine the sun, we are rising.
All right. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's Biafra Television Europe presentation of the 28th day of January 2025. Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB, and IPOB is being led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB that was abducted in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria, extraordinary rendition, is still in detention of the DSS solitary confinement, despite several court orders that have ordered for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, especially that of the Appeal Court. Even the Supreme Court also ordered that his bail should be reinstated, but nothing had been done, and IPOB keep moving. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Madam Chimwachuku. I am from Ndiabo Boys in Aninri. Aninri is a local government in Ojiriva province, Biafra land. I am a Homeland broadcaster. We move. Today, we are going to look into this very jihadist war that is going on in our land, championed by Tinubu's government, as the Buhari's government left it for him. Today, they are presenting IPOB and ESN as the only avenue they are using to enter our land and massacre our people in order to establish their Islam, having overrun the western Nigeria, which is the Yoruba land, with Islam. Their target is to dip it down to the Atlantic Ocean. But we are here today to start from the blackmailing of IPOB by the Nigerian police, who have nothing to offer because the insecurity is artificial insecurity and sponsored by the Nigerian state. So how can Nigerian security agencies be fighting insecurity that they themselves have established, sponsored, and keep sponsoring? So what they are doing here is a game, but today we have to expose them as always IPOB have been doing to them. The very Zuma you saw the other day, Nigerian state, by the police, paraded as ESN. They said they invaded their camp and they captured 3 of them that are IPOB ESN. And one of the names there is Zuma. And the Zuma, which Nigerian state in January, 3 days ago is what? Today is 28th, 25th. On the January 25th, 2025, said that they captured Zuma, or they said they killed them. That is their own business. But we are going to draw your attention to IPOB press release October 2022, where IPOB blacklisted ZUMAN and they distance him and his criminality and criminal activities from IPOB and ESN in 2022 October. That is to tell you that the Nigerian state is not here, or their security agencies are not here to fight insecurity in our land, because they themselves established the insecurity. They are the people who is sponsoring insecurity, because that is the only thing. They cannot just enter our land and start implementing jihad. They have to establish something that will give them grant. As IPOB is fighting under self-determination, refuse to give Nigerian state and the Islamic Nigeria to any chance or avenue to come into our land. So they established their own, even established some. They say they are freedom fighters. All is to give them a grant to come and massacre our people, and establish full-time Islam, because they are coming here for jihad. They are using Nigerian police. They wanted to use Fulani. They were using Fulani herdsmen, and ESN stopped them. So they are using police, army, to establish or to implement jihad. They have used Ibubago, and they are now using these ones. So it is going on in our land. But from what we are going to read out now, you will know that these people are not here to fight insecurity, because if they are to fight insecurity, they would have been using informations given to them by IPOB. IPOB cannot be, or ESN, IPOB ESN cannot be the people owning these camps or staying in these camps of criminals, or will be the people that, or that these three people, Temple and Co, are IPOB members or ESN, and IPOB will be publishing their names. Have you ever seen IPOB publish the names of ESN? No way. You heard about the Ikonso because he died, he was killed. You can never say that this is the name of ESN. You know, nobody, you cannot know name of any ESN. You cannot. Now, these people that IPOB have been calling their name, exposing since 2022, telling you that they are not ESN, they are not IPOB. Is it not a sign to you that they are not IPOB? How can we expose our own? But to your surprise, Nigeria will still tag them on IPOB and say they are ESN. Are you not understanding something? Because they have no other option. They have no other option. Let us go and read Nigerian Police press release, 25th January 2025. Let us read. Terrorism. Terrorism. Police strikes major blow. Major blow. Terrorism. Neutralizes ESN terrorist Kingpin. Destroys deadly camps in Imo. As operatives recovers dangerous weapons, other assets. As part of the efforts of the Nigerian police force to emplace peace and public safety across the country, police operatives attached to the Imo State Police Command have achieved a significant milestone in the ongoing battle against terrorism with the neutralization of the deadly terrorist Kingpin associated with the Eastern Security Network, ESN. Okay, that is January 24, sorry. On January 24, 2025, operatives from the command's tactical unit credible following credible intelligence launched a coordinated operations aimed at locating and dislodging the terrorist hideouts. The police operatives located the terrorist hideout in a forest within Ihube, Okigwe local government area. Upon approach, the operatives came under heavy fire from but demonstrated exceptional courage and engaged the attackers in a fierce gun battle. The operatives resulted in the neutralization of 6 members of the terrorist group, with 3 being ESN kingpins identified as Ifeanyi Anayo, aka Zuma, aka Zuma the Rock 28. Zuma the Rock. Are you getting it? Now, Chukwuka Odionyemfe, aka Mmeme 22, that is age. Mmeme 22, age. And the Kingsley Sunday 21, age. All natives of Ogube, Ihube in Okigwe local government area. And the recovery of 5 AK-47 rifles, 5.52 rounds of live ammunition, improvised explosive devices, IEDs, several communications equipments, along with 8 operations motorcycles used by the group. Prior investigations had revealed the involvement of the group in several high-profile crimes, including the attacks on the Owerri Correctional Center on April 5, 2022, and the killing of 5 policemen in Omuna, Okigwe, on December 12, 2022, and the burning of R&D Zog police station on February 8, 2022. The group was also involved in multiple kidnappings, including those of WAEC staffs on June 5, 2023, four Reverend Sisters on August 21, 2022, and four Chinese nationals on December 6, 2023. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Agbetokun, PhD, MPM, has commended the gallant operatives for their exceptional display of bravery and coordination, and the IGP charges police operatives across commands and formations to sustain the the tempo, and implement the forces action plan aimed at reducing crimes again drastically in the first quarter of the year 2025. Right? So let us, this is Nigerian police press release naming these criminals that IPOB have often called on Radio Biafra, and expose their hideout, call their names, tell you how they are operating, while the government agents who claim to be freedom fighters, Simon Eberima, the criminal based in Finland, they were there shouting, why is Tina Sanwo-Olu calling the names of our men? Why are they calling the name of our men on Radio Biafra? We expose every criminal, and every criminal, Simon will claim that they are their commander. He claimed that Baby Bush is their commander. He claimed that Double Lion is their commander. He claimed that the Temple Butus are their commander. Every criminal, their commander. Criminal that community have been looking for, declare wanted before IPOB, before ESN was established. Criminals that government have been looking for before ESN was established. Simon came, when they operate in their criminal manner, IPOB will call their name on radio, expose them, even give press release and expose their names. Instead of Nigerian security agencies to use or to utilize the information IPOB have been dishing out, what they will do is when they caught any criminal, they will say it's IPOB ESN. How can IPOB be exposing their own? Have you ever mention the name of one ESN you know? You don't know the name of a single ESN, but you know the names of criminals. IPOB told you the names of these people before you start calling them. We established them. Simon Eberima and their gang started shouting that Sina Samuel is calling the name of their men. This is Zuma, whom always all of them, but you had Jen the other day saying Zuma is their man. They are claiming to be Liberation Army, but Nigerian police is calling them ESN, IPOB ESN, because they have no other job here than to tarnish the image of IPOB. They are not here to fight in any insecurity, because IPOB established the obstacle to take over our land, which is ESN. It is an obstacle. So the whole Fulani, the whole Northerners, they have risen up. They are pressuring Tinubu. Tinubu say he will establish Ruga. That's why you saw what is it called, Shekigumi, shouting, because they want to achieve the unachievable. They want to achieve the unachievable. So let us read from IPOB and see that IPOB sees even 10 years before Nigeria. Let us read from IPOB about this very matter. We have read from Nigerian Police 2025, January 24, 2025. Then let us read from IPOB. We didn't authorize anyone to kill on our behalf for a reward of 10 million. IPOB clears the A, names criminals behind kidnappings impersonating ESN. IPOB press release published on the Biafran Post October 4, 2022. The global family and the movement of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, ably led by the great liberator Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wish to disassociate ourselves from the numerous kidnappings and criminalities going on in some areas of Anambra and Imo State. In some areas of Anambra and Imo State. Remember the date, 2022, October 4, IPOB press release. While Nigerian police press release, January 24th, 2025. Naming Zuma as ESN and IPOB. Then let us continue. The criminalities going on within Lilu, within Uli, Lilu, Ihiala, Nnewi, Osu-Itokwa, Osu areas of Imo State and the Anambra are not in any way connected to IPOB members or leadership, and we condemn it in its entirety. In a desperate effort to blackmail IPOB, the criminals have been mentioning IPOB or ESN to their victims during their operations so that their victims will believe that they are IPOB members. One begins to wonder how a thief will rob and give his victim his house address. This is exactly what the government-sponsored criminals, blackmailers are doing with the name of IPOB. IPOB members and the volunteers are disciplined, and our goal is to free our people, not to trouble or destroy them. IPOB will not be troubling our people and at the same time paying the ultimate price in ensuring our people are free from oppression. Therefore, we ask everyone to work together and stop these criminals and hoodlums who were sponsored by the unfortunate politicians to terrorize our people. IPOB does not engage in taxing those building houses or those conducting burial. IPOB cannot indulge in collecting millions in levies to allow people to build their own houses or bury their loved ones in Biafra land. We want our people to report those criminals, taxing them by contacting IPOB inquiry lines for proper handling by ESN. Again, IPOB has no camp in Osu-Itokwa, Osu-Mohu, Nnewi South, Lilu, or Ihiala. Those operating in such camps in the aforementioned areas are criminals and kidnappers. From our intel, the following persons are at the forefront of those criminalities going on in these areas. Number one, Chinonso Akajiaku Putuzo Temple. Are you listening? IPOB press release, 4th October 2022. Listen. Nigeria will keep calling them ESN, calling them IPOB, calling them ESN, calling them everything because they have no option. They have no option. That is what they come here to do. They are not fighting security. Let us continue. Number one, Chinonso Akajiaku Butuzo Temple. That is AKA Temple. A native of Chioke Omotanze or no? Will IPOB, has IPOB ever published the name of ESN? No. We published these people, their name, published their village, also pointed at their operational areas, told you that they are not ESN. In 2022, we continue. Number 2, Ogbuagu Nwadiukwu, aka Agama, and co-criminals called Okpaka, also from Mbosi community in Ihiala, LGA. They are running a criminal camp inside Mbosi community. Will IPOB expose their ESN camp? The answer is no. We expose criminals. And the criminal agent, government agent, Simon Ebrima, was there shouting, why is our calling the name of our men? Why is the DOS calling the name of our men, exposing the name of our men? And some of you were supporting them. You say, why? These are criminals. Now you understand. Now you understand that we see even 10 years ahead of Nigeria. We take the normal step. 2022, we expose them, call their names. In 2025, Nigeria is still calling them ESN. Ask yourself why. Then we continue. Number 3, Ewe from Ihiala town, second in command to late Double Lion. Number 4, Ago Biafra, operating a camp in Osumohu community. These are camps that Nigeria police went. They will tell you, we invaded IPOB ESN camp. But we told you these places, these are criminal camps. Nigeria will always hide it that IPOB expose criminals. We cannot expose, if we are the criminals, we cannot expose them. We cannot. Let us read, finish, I will analyze. We'll now connect the dots. Thank you. Welcome. Don't forget that you are watching and listening to us from Biafra Television Europe. Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB, and IPOB is being led by Mazi Nnamdi. Thank you for joining us. Also, okay, let us continue. Others are number 1. Listen, number 1, there is a one called, others are number 1, Zuma. Zuma, right? Go and search for IPOB press release, October 4th, 2022. I have shared it on my page, right? I will not mention it here. This is our national television. We are not advertising page here. Others are number 1, Zuma, Odumod, Sky, Obere, 50 Cent, Isioma aka Mputu Malika, and Webuaka. You had Zuma. You had Zuma. In 2022, Nigerian police is calling Zuma ESN. In 2025, what does that tell you? Because that is what we want to take from here. Let us go back again in what IPOB said. Also, we are making it very clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB leadership never promised to pay anyone 10 million to killing anybody on our behalf. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and IPOB leadership, DOS, has always condemned those engaging in criminalities in Biafra land. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and DOS are passionate for the freedom of Biafra nation, and has never and will never make any promise to anyone to kill for a reward in the name of IPOB. Those committing these crimes and making such outrageous claims are government-sponsored criminals working to blackmail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafra movement. Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. Are you getting it? Thank you. So that is it. Now today, what are we seeing? No more criminality in the East. The only thing they come for is ESN, IPOB. Now, if they are talking about proscribed IPOB, and they keep presenting ESN, if you don't know the starting point, you may be confused. You will believe Nigerian state that ESN was the reason why IPOB was proscribed. It is a lie. That is misconception. Let us go back to the year that Nigeria illegally proscribed IPOB. 2017. After attacking the home of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, on the 14th of September, killing 28 men in his compound and massacring Biafrans on their way, going back from Afaruku and coming into Afaruku, massacred them in different routes in Biafra land, taking them inside the bush, killed so many of them, threw some inside waters and allowed them to drown. Right? Then, reaching on the 25th, on the 15th, because this thing happened on 14th, reaching on 15th of September 2017, the Nigerian state went to their court using one Fulani, Fasarati, or what, and said that they proscribed IPOB. 2017, if you see the police singing, IPOB, ESN, ESN, prescribe, why do they arm them? Why do they arm them? Why? They are terrorists. You ask yourself, when was ESN launched? When was Nigeria illegally proscribed IPOB that is not working? Because no part of the world accepted it. We are coming to that. Right? Why? Now, ESN was established in 2020. Ask yourself, why was IPOB proscribed after attacking our leader? It is still jihadist. It is still Islamic agenda. There is no connection between the proscription of IPOB and the launching of ESN. The proscription of IPOB is the Nigerian policy. The Nigerian policy of condemning anything from the East, anything good from the East. IPOB was peacefully protesting. Nigeria was killing them in a peaceful protest. 2016, first killing of IPOB family members was in Anambra, Onitsha, under Obiano, on the 30th of August 2015. In Onitsha, 2 dead, 29 injured. IPOB peaceful protesters. We were only sharing flyers, no gun, holding our flag. Flyers, so evangelizing with the microphone. They came, they shot us. Joint task force. Joint force of the Anambra Nigerian forces under Obiano. The second one was in National High School Aba. We are talking about mass killings. They killed us in National High School Aba 2016. Nobody was attacked among the Nigerian securities. They killed us again in Mpo 2016, May 29th to 30th. No Nigerian army or police was a victim in the hand of IPOB. The Amnesty International said that all the IPOB that was killed, that all of them was shot from the back. That means they were all running. If IPOB have gone, will they be running? Now, reaching on the January 20th, the Nigerian state massacred IPOB in solidarity with Donald Trump in Iguacha, where they call Port Harcourt. None of them fall victim. None of the Nigerian security fall victim in the hand of IPOB. It is only them that will always go expressly and massacre IPOB. No challenge, because IPOB has no gun. Are you understanding? Now, in order to cover up their terrorism activity in the home of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, which they earlier denied that they didn't go to the home of the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Nigerian army denied after going there to kill people. 15th, they proscribed IPOB. Ask yourself why. Is it not Ahmadu Bello policy, which he exhibited in BBC interview 1953. What the Nigerian state did to IPOB prescribing them, is that not what they did to our fathers? We went to Aburi and they made an agreement, they signed it. Coming back here, they came to kill us. They even prescribed our fathers and tagged them rebels. That is the foundation of Nigeria. That is the situation we are in Nigeria. A very useless entity called Nigeria. Then we continue. We are here to expose them. So now, 2018, 2019, 2020, ESN now was launched. Then ask yourself, now that Nigerian police and army is shouting ESN, 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 have they ever published the activity of ESN? The answer is no. Now you ask yourself, why are they shouting ESN in 2022, 2023? Right? But they didn't shout ESN 2018, 2019, 2020. Then ask yourself, why do they prescribe IPOB in 2017 when ESN was launched in 2020? Today, they are trying to present ESN as the reason why IPOB was launched. Some of you are believing it. It is misconception. It has no connection. The same thing with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The whole amended count charges of 2021 has nothing to do with the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu 2015, 2016, 2017. They call it amended count charges but have no connection. That is what we are facing in Nigeria. If you want to amend the charges of Nnamdi Kanu, you will amend it between the period of 2015, 2016, 2017 that he was charged and accused for particular charges or with particular charges and was granted bail on these particular charges, which means he should face trial of these charges. Now, if you want to amend it, you will amend the charges between the period of these years he has been accused of. You cannot abduct Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, brought him back to Nigeria, and you come with amended can charges, which the amended can charges, all of them started with 2019 to 2021, 2018 to 2021. The whole charges, no one related to 2017, only one. Only one. Can 15 of the 15 amended can charges, which is talking about transmitter alone, only transmitter, which is not terrorism, which is not an offense. We imported transmitter. It is not offense. It is not an offense. Now ask yourself, what is the relationship with these amended can charges? They are talking about NSAS. They are talking about unknown gunmen. They are talking about attack on INI facilities. They are talking about attack on police stations, attack on security formations. All these things was the amended can charges they have been bringing against Nnamdi Kanu. And these things happened in 2020. But they said Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail because he don't want to stand his trial. And they attacked him in 2017, which they said he jumped bail. So, are you telling me he jumped bail, he was afraid to stand his trial because of something that will happen in 2020? That's why Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail in 2017. That is to tell you how stupid Nigerian state is. That is to tell you how stupid they are. That is to tell you how biased Nigerian judges are. How can let me tell you, the particular things they are bringing as amended can charges should be a new warrant. Let us know that this is a new warrant. We will know that Nigeria Nnamdi Kanu bail should be reinstated. There is a warrant he was granted bail on. And in that warrant, there are charges in that warrant. And if you want to amend the charges, you have the right. You can amend murder charge. You can amend all these charges. But you do not move upward. Outside the period of year he was accused, you say he jumped in 2017. You brought him back to Kenya. You are now charging him for what happened in 2020, what happened in 2019, what happened in 2021. Is what you are charging somebody you said he jumped in 2017. What is the relationship between this your amended can charges with the charges Nnamdi Kanu was granted bail on? What is the relationship? The same thing with this their present blackmailing of ESN. What is the connection between launching of ESN and prosecution of IPOB? IPOB was illegally proscribed by the Nigerian state in 2017 when there was no ESN. So what actually moved them to prescribe IPOB? Ask yourself why. I ask you, can you ask Nigerian state, why do they prescribe IPOB when there was no ESN? What was their intention? To wipe us out. So you don't want us to launch a security outfit. After 3 years, we now launch security outfit. After calling the governors to provide security for our people against Fulani herdsmen, we now provide security and send them inside the bush. And it now became a counter to the Nigerian Islamic agenda, Fulanization agenda. Now they now turn against IPOB and ESN because ESN is the blockage to their Islamization agenda. So that is why they now cherishes Boko Haram. They love Boko Haram. They love Fulani herdsmen terrorists, which was declared terrorist on the 22nd of November 2015 on the Global Terrorism Index Report 2014 to 2015, IEP, right? Now, they now love Fulani herdsmen. They love Al-Qaeda. They love ISIL. They love Boko Haram. What is it called? Adamu. What is his name? That Adamu of the North. Say that Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen terrorists, are their own freedom fighters. Now, Sheikh Gumi is the one who is negotiating. If they kidnap you, you give them money. You will give Sheikh Gumi money. You will go and give the terrorists. Are you understanding? Are you getting it? But Abaribe that signed bail for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The Nigerian state sent their army to go and kill Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu survived it, they were there shouting, even the terrorist group Fulani herdsmen, led by Mieti Allah terrorist organization. They were shouting that Abaribe should be arrested. Abaribe should be arrested. Just because he signed bail for Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail, Nigerian army went to kill him. So they are worried that he survived. But Sheikh Gumi is collecting ransom. He's still there. Nobody threatening him. Are you getting it? Now, when you see them shouting, they'll be calling ESN, ESN, ESN. You ask them, why did you prescribe IPOB? Did you prescribe IPOB because of ESN? Then, when was ESN launched? Then, when did you prescribe IPOB? That the world did not accept. Fulani herdsmen is terrorists in the whole world, but not prescribed in Nigeria. But IPOB is not terrorists in the world, but prescribed in Nigeria. That is a failed mission because your anger that IPOB exposed Fulani to the sin of the world have nothing to hold water because we'll keep exposing you. What we know is that what the Northerner is trying to defend is their failure to the Northern citizens. Because why are they not blaming their leaders? How come they are claiming that they love the East? People that carry on 3-year genocide on our people. People that have never apologized to us. People that have been killing us here in our land since 1970 till today. People that denied us every good thing, suddenly, they are now fighting insecurity in the East. You don't ask yourself why. And some of our people that are in the East are being carried away emotionally. Don't you know that you don't have sense? When do they start loving you? Why can't the North show their people love? Why can't the Nigerian government start showing North love? Don't show us love. Why can't they show the North love? The North is suffering. The North is dying. The North is hungry. The North have no future. The North have been overrun by terrorism. The North have no place to go to farm. The North is nothing. The North is gone forever. No security, nothing. No hope. Northern Nigeria. Why are they not concerned about the North? They are telling you insecurity in the East. Is it not the Easterner that should complain if IPOB is their problem? Ask yourself, why should a Northerner in the North be complaining about IPOB? Because IPOB is a hindrance to their jihadists. It's a hindrance to their Islamization. But today they present insecurity. Before they present Turuga, it's not working. What they're now coming with is insecurity. Insecurity. The same Fulani launched security for the whole Nigeria. And we said, no, it will not exist here. It is always pushing. A particular people that have Gowon, the chief genocidist, is still alive. He knows how to conduct genocide. He knows how to bring a policy of a land and sea blockade. But Gowon cannot implement it in the North. and fight terrorism. To tell you what we are facing here. They cannot fight. Babangida is alive. He cannot fight terrorism in the north. You cannot hear their voice. All they care is IPOB. Is it not the people of the east that should be worried about IPOB? Do you see where Nigerian state fell? They are the only people, the government is fighting IPOB, security and the wicked politicians. Why is the masses not fighting IPOB? The masses are the IPOB. The masses understood IPOB mission, and the masses know Nigerian mission, and the masses knows what is happening to them, and they knew that this is artificial insecurity. The people that IPOB had been exposing their name, telling you had their operations. You cannot catch such person you say is IPOB ESN. It doesn't happen in any part of the world. It doesn't happen. We call the name of these criminals you are catching today in 2021. But in 2025, you will catch them. You will tag them ESN. What does that tell you? It tells you stupidity of the Nigerian state. That is foolishness. They don't have force. How can Nigerian police and army that establish insecurity in our land be fighting insecurity? Does that make sense? Now I ask you, why do they not prescribe a Bubago? The people of Imo, the people of Abia, the people of Enugu, the people of Ebonyi, the people of Anambra protested against Ebubago. But none of these people are protested against IPOB. So why are they worried about IPOB, but they are not worried about Ebubago? Why have they not arrested Defumai? Why have they not arrested Hope Uzodinma for establishing a security outfit that massacred our people, that communities are crying? Why? Because they established them. Now, because they have no hand in ESN and IPOB, because everything operating in Nigeria, the Nigerian government controls it. That is their problem with Ojukwu, with Aburi Accord agreement, because it will give us a security, regional security, and they are against regional security. And that's why after that, they truncated that agreement and massacred our people. IPOB, after 50 years, we now return back the regional security, which is ESN. It was a shock to the British. It was a shock to the Nigerian state that what they fought against in 1967, because the Aburi Accord agreement is like restructuring. And what Ojukwu is concerned about is our security. He will give us security regional. Under that very constitution, under that very agreement, we'll have a security, and thereby the British know that it will be a hindrance for them to be taking our resources at will. Right? And it will be a hindrance for them to keep our land like this, because we develop our land. So they countered it, because they want a central government, one where they will bring somebody from Niger or Burkina Faso, and the idiot will be IGO police. And when they want to kill your people in your community, the IG will call the commissioner of police of your state. The commissioner of police will call the area command. The area command will now call your divisional police headquarters and warn them not to intervene if they hear any cry. And they will be there sleeping, and Fulani will massacre your community. The same thing they do to the army. It is a central command, one useless operation of the Nigerian state. They're against people's survival. That's why when we return back, that thing they kicked against, they have never been themselves again. We launched a security outfit that has no connection and business with the Nigerian government. It's a problem to them because they control Fulani herdsmen. They use them to wipe away any people they want to wipe. It is an agenda of the government. Fulani cannot attack any community without connecting the government, because it is President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Commander-in-Chief. That's what they call the person. So anywhere Fulani, there is terrorism operation, it was commanded by the president. Anywhere you see terrorism operating, it was led by the government, because it was they were sent by the government, because they are this number one security. Before you send them in, the president will be aware. That is how they are running Nigeria. That is how they are running Nigeria. And that is the hindrance they are seeing in ESN. They need an express way to invade As they are invading Yoruba land, they need expressway. They don't need counter. They need security outfits, or like all these things Soludo is launching, where one commissioner will just call two of his loyalists and he will send them to go and kidnap people, and they kill the person, kill his opponent, or go and commit crime against his opponent. Because it is very easy to control an ordinary security outfit, but you cannot control ESN that is being led and controlled by an independent organization that has no connection with the government, IPOB. So that is the problem with them. Because if it is all about the Babago or vigilante, there's no vigilante that can stop Fulani herdsmen. No vigilante. And that is the main agenda of the Nigerian state. And that is their only way of moving, because this is, they know that the world have open eye this time. The world is now watching everything happening around the globe. So they don't want to openly use their army. They don't want to openly go on jihad. They are using Fulani herdsmen on jihadists. They gave them 100 billion naira in 2019 after the IEP Global Tourism Index Report 2020, 2014-2015 prescribed Fulani herdsmen and tagged them the fourth most deadly terrorist organization in the world in 2015, reaching 2019. Nigerian government gave them 100 billion naira. For what? To continue killing. Now, ESN is the blockade. That's why you see Shikigumi. Fulani, terrorism have overrun the north. They don't care because they control the terrorists. They are worried about people that they don't control. So that is the mess we are into in Nigeria. And that is why we keep pushing. That is their downfall, because this very blackmailing of the Nigerian police and the army will keep destroying Nigeria, because they don't believe in reality. So as they keep trying to entice their citizens that they are fighting IPOB, Nigeria will keep collapsing, because what they are presenting is stupidity. Nigerian security agencies, they are presenting stupidity. You come to a region, you be pointing finger at a particular people. That is stupidity, international stupidity. Iberibe, because you have no one single agenda, only one agenda: blackmail IPOB, ESN. No more kidnapper, no more political talks, no more political attack, no more armed robbery, no more stealing, no more anything. Anything that happens is IPOB, ESN, is IPOB, ESN. There is no professionalism there. It is a collapse mission, because Fulani herdsmen is terrorists in the whole world, but not terrorists in Nigeria. But IPOB is not terrorists in any part of the world, but tagged terrorists in Nigeria. What does that show you? We continue. Thank you. So, what we are saying here is, are you now seeing that Nigeria is so desperate? Do you know what the DSS presented the other day? They are Dokobo boys claiming to be DSS. These are terrorists. The DSS in Imo are jihadist army. They are jihadist army. The Tiger base in Imo are jihadist army. Are you understanding? They will kill many in Imo State because they want to establish emir in the open. You know, Owerri is the center of the world. Owerri is the center of Biafra, and Biafra is the center of the world. That means Owerri is the center of the world, and they need Islam at the center of the world. And when they get Owenkeri, it will be easy for them to invade other places. That is their target, and that's why Hope Uzodinma was forced on the people, not elected by the people. He was forced on the people, right? Are you getting it? So, Nigerian state called Zuma in 2025 IPOB and the ESN. But in 2022, IPOB blacklisted him. And all of those people Nigeria is calling their name. And they mentioned their places of operation and told you that we don't have camps. I can still get you press release of IPOB where they told you they don't have camp in Okigwe. IPOB do not have camp in Okigwe. IPOB do not have camp in Osuhitokwa. IPOB do not have ESN camp. I am talking about IPOB camp because IPOB don't have a camp. We are talking about ESN camp because IPOB are the people going to market, working in offices, working. We are the people, right? It's only ESN that have camps, right? So ESN do not have camp in Lille, all these places. But Nigeria will go there. But they will catch a criminal, they say it's the ESN. They have no other option. They have no other option than to present IPOB in a bad shape. That's the only weapon because you proscribe IPOB without anything in 2017, while ESN was launched in 2020. So will you say that IPOB shoot you gun in 2017? After 3 years, now ESN was, in short, 4 years. You will count 2018, 2019, 2020. Okay, yes, 3 years. ESN was launched. But you proscribe IPOB without having even a vigilante protesting peacefully. You proscribe IPOB. So what do you think that will move us to disband ESN? You call those terrorists when we do not have ESN. Instead of us to leave ESN, we launch another one. Because you don't need our life. You tag us terrorists when we don't have arm wing. So why are you worried now? Did you ever needed our life? Did you ever want us to be alive? Did you ever cherish our living? You never wanted us. You look at peaceful people, you tag them terrorists. So why are you worried when we launch ESN against your terrorists that the world declared terrorists? You are fighting people that are not terrorists. And IPOB now launch security outfit to fight terrorists that the world declared terrorists, Fulani herdsmen, which Nigeria compromised to and told us they came from foreign country. And they told us it's either you give your life or your land. So we say, okay, we'll give our life. So why are you worried that we decide to give our life? Government say give your land or your life. We are not cowards like Yoruba who gave their land. We started giving our life and we are worried. You leave terrorists in the north, you are complaining about east. When did you start loving us? When? You starve our children to death and you are not talking about insecurity. Allow ESN and IPOB to kill us if they are the people killing us. When did you love us? Imagine a northerner, Sheikh Gumi, is complaining about ESN. But he never complained about the hunger in the north. People that rule Nigeria, Nigeria was created because the north is too poor. 1914. From 1914 to 2024 is 110 years. North is too poor. Again, they are still poor now. And the Yoruba want to get good thing in Nigeria. The East want to get good thing. First class citizen of Nigeria, the North, they are still too poor. They have no hope of becoming rich. Now, even the British established that very policy, making it to be real. They handed power over to the North. They provided Tafawa Balewa, Prime Minister. They gave Nigeria Gowon, a killer. They gave Nigeria Murtala Mohammed. They gave Nigeria Shagari. They gave Nigeria a killer, Buhari, that his army was slept with the dead bodies of our women that Buhari massacred Owerri massacre. Owerri massacre, right? Only army that slept with dead bodies. Buhari's army in Owenkeri, the center of the world. Owenkeri, Etiti Owa. We continue. What is it called? They have Buhari who overthrew Shagari. The man who committed treason and he was charging Nnamdi Kanu for treason. A very serious criminal from the northern Nigeria. A Buhari that committed terrorism, treason. against legitimate president, against the legitimate government of Nigeria that was elected by the people in 1979. Alhaji Shehu Shagari. They gave Nigeria Babangida, who overthrew Shagari. They are all treason committers, terrorists in nature, northern Nigeria. They brought Abacha, the same people. They are still hungry. They are still crying for insecurity. They brought Absalami Abubakar. They gave you Buhari again. They gave you Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. Today, who is the most poor Nigerian, northern Nigeria? Citizens. Who is the most, where can you get highest number of illiterate? Northern Nigeria. Where can you get hunger? Where you can see human being hungry? You know, people can be pretending that they are hungry. If you go to north, you see hunger life. Hunger that cannot be covered. You see family crying without the hope of 1 month of getting 100 naira. They have no means of getting 100 naira for complete 1 month. Unless government give them food. A very useless people who ruled Nigeria for 46 years. 46 years out of 64 years of Nigeria, which this year will make it 65 years. Obasanjo ruled 11 years. 1976 to 1979, 3 years. And 2007 to 1999 to 2007, 8 years plus 11 years. Tinubu have ruled a year and a nine, get it to 2 years. That is 12 years plus. You deduct it from 64 years. You will get 46 years. That's what Nigeria have ruled. Not have ruled Nigeria. They are the most poor. They have highest number of illiterate, highest number of beggars, highest number of deadly people going through deadly diseases. They don't have house. Somebody is showing me Abuja. Abuja, go and eat the kurota. Go and peel a sorok and start eating when you are hungry. You don't have land to go to farm. Fulani have overrun your farmland. No, go to Kanu. Look at any foreign company. Go and build the body of the building and start eating it. Hey, we are the north. Go and eat Babangida. Go and eat Absalami Abubakar when you are hungry. Very useless people. These are the people that are conspiring against IPOB because of their failure to their people. Northern leaders have failed their people completely. Every time you see them pointing hand at the east, what did you give to your people in the north? What? You gave them poverty, gave them insecurity, gave them terrorism, gave them every bad thing. That you are military president, you have military generals, you have military commanders, you have people like T.Y. Danjuma who facilitated the death of Agu Ironsi. No, he cannot do something to terrorism. We saw him crying. And the army will facilitate it. Who facilitated the death of Agu Ironsi? And the army will facilitate it. Defend yourself now. Imagine Agu Ironsi. Check it for Kwagoku. Gowano can conduct genocide, but he cannot conduct it against Boko Haram or Fulani herdsmen. You are very, very conducive with them. You are comfortable with terrorists in the north. That you are worried with IPOB agitation. Now you now see ESN as your stumbling block. Can Nigeria publish the activities of ESN killing Fulani cows? They cannot. Initially, they wanted to publish it, but we exposed them. They call northern governors every time they gather. Northern governors are complaining over ESN and IPOB killing of northern citizens. We told them, Oga, tell the world that the cows are northern citizens. Tell the world, open up. Tell the world that the northern citizens are cows. Because what ESN is killing are cows, and they will keep killing them. Stop shouting ESN is killing northern citizens. Show us their dead body. Show us. They ran away. They started shouting IPOB, ESN, IPOB. Come and show us northerners we are killing. Who come? You think that this is 1967? Anyway, you bring, we deal with it. Mad people. Hey, it's northern governors meet in Kebbi. They condemn the killing of northern citizens in the southeast. Show us dead body. We'll show you dead bodies of cows. You know that it is unpresentable. You were worried. How can we present cow as our citizens? We saw one idiot from the north. He was in the Senate telling you, Mr. President, cows are new citizens of the north. We are the people who push them to be saying such rubbish. They want to the cow to be approved in the Senate as citizen of Nigeria, then they will now complain that IPOB is killing northern citizens. That's what they were looking for. Because of IPOB and ESN, they turn northern citizens to cow. One senator said, "No, the cows are new citizens of the north." A place he was telling Ababi, look at IPOB will push you and tell you where to fall. We push you to that place to go and declare cow as northern citizens so that you can say IPOB kill northern citizens. We'll keep disgracing them. Excuse me. Let me sip some water. Don't forget that this Biafra television Europe. Anyị na-agbakwa eziokwu gbaa ya gbapụta ya ya ọpụta ihe a na-ahụ ya nọ ihe IPOB na-eme ịbụkwara onye na-atụchakwa achị ịbịakwa ha eme expose. We don't do our people, our brother, this thing Yoruba is doing. Hey, Tinubu is a miracle. Oga, come out for president from Ali Igbo here now and see how we will expose your crime. We do this not because we hate you. We do this, Oga, so that those, our children, will know that this place is against evil. We are not Yoruba. Hey, Sekikumi is a Natana. Is a Natana. Is a Nat. P2B, come out, will tell you your own evil. Come out now, just come out. Come out, let us tell you your evil. Do you think we are doing that rubbish? It is in our nature. Here, we don't pamper evil. We don't pamper evil. That's how our fathers grow. They lasted, and then said, you have to be politically correct. So I'll be praising a killer. Somebody that is not a president killing me, I will not push him to be president. In a Nigeria, that you can do anything and go free. You were a governor in Abia. You gave our land to Fulani in Loba, and you come out as president. I will not remind you about our land in the Loba. That's all Johnson. He's like, nah, leave your brother. Now he's your brother. Let him go for president first. Check up president first. President Bugwegi. Answer us. This is why you gave our land to killers when you are governor. If you become president, what will happen? The person will run away. That's how we fight here. Martin Elechi was showing the Northern Nigerian army where our people was hiding. In Ebonyi, in Iwo, during the war, him by himself, Elechi was pointing hand. Former governor of Ebonyi. That's why when they introduced him to Obasanjo, he accepted him as a Sabu who was pointing hand at his people. That's actually making him a governor. Right? We still remember Geoffrey Onyama. Ugo Onyama, you remember his father. Ugo Onyama, that man they take to do Ugo Onyama. We can remind you what you do. That's how we are living here. Ichokwa ime nke gị, akpala arụ here, akpala arụ here. Time we reach Tregia, we no be Yoruba, we no be North, where they protect evil person. The condition they gave to Wike, before they told him that the only vacance that is for him is the minister of FCT, and that Igbo man cannot be minister of FCT. So he started earlier denying Igbo his Igbo identity to be minister. Imagine such condition. Before you be appointed minister, they said this place Igbo man cannot be minister of here. And that's a condition, an APC condition to Wike. And today, look at his condition. They know that when they will start dragging him now, nobody will come for him. They will make sure that they use you, they turn you against your people. They will turn you against your helpers. They will make sure you chase away all the people that will save you. Then anytime they come for you, you have no defense. That is their pattern. We know this thing for long, but that's how Nigeria play. They want to deal with you. They will use it against your people. In the East, in Ali Igbo, tell me who is calling for freedom of Simon Ebrim. He killed our people in order to tell you that he's in charge. His irrelevance. Show me a northern victim of Simon. Show me his northern victim. Okay, show me. Show me the north he killed by enforcing sit at home or burned their keke. Show me David. It's only our people, and that is a good thing. Why is our people not talking about him? 10 years time, you will be talking about Kanu. No community can complain about him. Nobody will complain about him. This is a game IPOB knows how to play. Unabia here tiwe faka. Nwanne ijiri egbe tudo onye Igbo ya dị loyal mgbe ọbụla egbe pụrụ gị n'aka onye Igbo agwa gị onye iwu. Any day ejidere gị, they will come there tụọ gị aka gwa gị na ọ gị gbara nwanne ya egbe. That time you have gone, ị na-eti mkpu, ise lie down onye Igbo lie down, ise kọbọtị, ise ya kele gị monsa. Ọga ndị a ịdanye inwe problem, those people will come. We study these people. If we go into armed struggle, if we fail, they will say, but you told us you are ready. They will not tell you that they are the people who told you to pick up arm and do it now. Once. Let us do it for once for all. Do you have one to go for him? So it's not about do you think they defeated our fathers by strength? Or we must say the strategy? You must say the strategy. They starve you to death. Give one in your life. Somebody need the way one cup of Ghana. We are into war with the Nigerian army. We are going to war. We are going to bring the zoo down. In our quaka. If they are potassium, they will be name my head. Name my head. In a girl, Lompagero for an adjunct. You won't believe a bonyara. Always to charge the money bush in my hemorrhage or Chagger. Ehon and Paggy group pit. In whose solid pit your father grew. Did you not see it? It's not quite a real roller. Only hemorrhage failed water. Ulana run a good pit or Wolverine. Joa to hemorrhage failed or where go. There was money, but he failed. In Okatabia had been about the Welu. I Biafra, free Biafra, Biafra go. We take our armed struggle. It said then our army for how many years? Maybe barrack the whole barrack is functional. Stupid idiots. Abale Welu na Igbo onye na-akọghị ji. Na-akọghị ofu ukwu abụ na abale Welu na Igbo. But I with the ESN dị ha n'ọhịa say Fulani army police chọrọ igbe egbe gawa ebe ahụ. Don't disturb our people here in a township. Gawa there. Simon akpọta ndị ike ha bịara agba egbe elu na township army ahapụzi ihe ha kwesịrị ịga bịa na igbu anyị na community. Ị na-akụ aka ịmaghị na track ka na-create the government to come and kill you. Hey, we have our men. Ọga gịnị ka ị na-alụ? Why can't you take over one prison yard? Were you a barrack? You want invader on your land. Nigerian army major occupy their barracks. In armed struggle. The same thing we failed. No food. No strength. We can manufacture. We can do anything. We can invent. We have the strength to fight. But I am working and they are not prime international presence. Since IPOB are made to maintain the international presence, who had your sound of God? If you show it on internet, Nigeria is going to way back home. But a single press release is more than 10 missiles. Some of you are your self-determination. As you know, we can million pani, a strategy, and we international presence. I nwere ya na why ka anyị gara secure ya ị na-eti mkpu ọgụ agwa gị na mpa anyị echighị ike why we are defeated. Two things they may implement. Imagine there are countries that will stop the airland and sea blockade. But the British lied to that country and they turned around and gave them our oil. They turned back and this policy was excelling. Committing genocide here, bombarding schools, bombarding markets, bombarding churches, bombarding hospitals, bombarding ITP camp. Another war, another genocide. Russia, Israel, complain. It is in the open. People are watching. Our own, the British blocked people from seeing. They went and tagged our fathers rebels. The same way, another way again, they thought we come with gun, we came with self-determination. We forced them to tag us terrorists. They tagged our fathers rebels. They tag us terrorists when we did not commit it, because that is the only weapon. Changing your status before the world is a weapon. When they change your status, you'll be smelling. anyị na-achọ ka anyị killing n'ihu our fathers etere onye say ha rebels, ka anyị killing kwuo nke anyị because they gave birth to us with such image. We inherited it. Bịa na-eti mkpu egbe here. Egbe Nigeria nwere complete players, but in self-determination they don't have complete players. Hey, wezugi ya, the players are the citizens. Which Nigerian citizen can fight us on self-determination? Why are you seeing only Nigerian government and politicians? They're the only people that can confront us, and that is where the world is laughing at them. Just like IPOB and ESN. It's only the Easterner that will protest against IPOB, not the Nigerian government. These things, we have guided these things. A government with terrorists. When my people do not complain, are you mad? Then you are frustrated. Terrorists, my father are sleeping. We sleep in peace. We live with our brothers. We communicate. Then I say, I are terrorists. But my people are not complaining. They know that you establish artificial insecurity here. You are now going to know that I am a terrorist, but I'm sleeping with my people. This is a game. I am Baguru. We did not come to try. We better go share here. Ọ bụrụ na anyị nwere foundation na anyị nwere n'ụwa now, Chineke ga succeed. Mgbe anyị na-aga ewin at least heart of 2 powerful countries or 3. Inweta 2 or 3. Ọ ga-awụ ha kwugodo okwu ha dere Nigeria leta ha nọ ogodo ji bịa nọ here na-agbagharị. Agwa gị n'ọhịa ka a na-eme ihe. Ime armed struggle here, Nigeria chọọ ha bịa tụọ chemical weapon n'Enugu, gwa gị na IPOB nọ na manufacture chemical weapon. It exploded. If you don't ask me, not do amo, I do amo. I don't do amo, I don't do amo. By then our people are wongo. This is a battle that Nigeria can never fight. They only fight the battle hang a blackmail. That's why they go shy. We did not show them gun because when you show, they already share your resources to people. We know their strategy. That's why we want to expose them to the world. And that's what we are doing. That's the only thing you need to do to them. In so doing, you are cutting off the hands of their friends who will discover lies. They have been lying for long. In so doing, you make yourself friends, new friends that love you. They sincerely love you because of your truthfulness, your genuinity, because you have the time to present your agitation. Without IPOB presenting our agitation deep in the heart of the Western and the European countries. One day, anybody here, I say na ya na eche maka egbe, but ị ga-eme ihe kwesịrị ime. Ga-ajụ ajụjụ ihe mere mpaghị ji rụfu ụlọ ahụ. Ịka mpaghị jide ego mgbe ahụ ọ na-arụ ụlọ ahụ ọga. Ịka ya jide ego ihe awụhụ ihe tụtụ gaga. Ị ga-ejikwa anya gị ahụ na ị ga-ejikwa ụkwụ gị chikwe na township ebe ahụ nọ lọtakwa again bịa nọrọkwa village. Ụlọ ahụ ga-anọkwa dị ya. Ị ga-eji anya gị ahụ na ego gị ahụ ị na-ekiri na ụlọ a ga-erikwe life. Gakwa ajụ ajụjụ ọga. IPOB jụkwara ajụ. Nnamdi Kanu jụkwara ajụjụ. Anyị chọpụtara na nna anyị ha siri ike. Gịnị mezikwara nụ? Gịnị mere ọga? Anyị abịa chọpụtata way point anyị asị okay, our father tried. Right? Ka anyị gbadochie ụkwụ ebe ahụ ha rudobere ụlọ ka anyị rụtọpụ ya. Ịbịa ihe na-abịa etiri m mkpu egbe. Mgbe taịm na-erubeghị, onye na-aga rọbịrị ọ na-eshi n'ụlọ agba egbe, arụ ọ na-agba gị. Ịmakwa na rọbịrị ka freedom fighting that is ọ ka dị mma. Freedom fighting dị more dangerous than armed robbery. Armed robbery just a mission ya ọ ga-alọta ma ọ bụ nwụọ. A careful battle dey here. They shared our resources to countries so that when you start fighting, they will call our jeep, come and defend the oil. They will call Shell, defend the oil. We don't have army to send to that place. Defend your oil. They will call Chevron. They will call Texaco. They will call F. They will call AP. All these countries they gave our oil over to. They will come and defend their interests. That's how you will see foreign armies. They share these things and they are borrowing money from these people. So you don't know. If they are sick, they will be looking for palliative from this country they gave oil. Because they want to stop Biafra. That's how they gave out these things. And the so we are exposing them. It is on this process ka anyị ji mata ndị iro Nigeria. But ibido gbadiwe egbe ịma ndị iro ya na-achị gị. Ka anyị na-aga diplomasi anyị amata ndị iro Nigeria. Ndị iche na ha wee enyi. That's when you discover na ha wụ ndị iro. That's when they will also tell you that na ndị a ị gala meet this country. Gị meet godo ha na ha ga-adịkwa interested. Ọ n'ije a ka anyị nọ matacha. N'ije a ka anyị nọ mata ndị ha na Nigeria na-adịghị na mma. Nwanne ị na-agbalị egbe elu ihe onweghị gị na ndị ahụ njikọ. Onye ime itiri ọkpọta nwanne ya ọkpọta ndị ọkpọta onye ọzọ sị gị na ndị a ma ndị ga-agwa gị na ndị a kweteghara n'ihe ị na-ekwu na ha nwa enweghị problem. Ọ n'ije a they stop Ojukwu from going these things. Ị gaghị adị calculative ị bịa here. Anyị ehichago the faces of our fathers. A sị na ha rebel. Do you think that you will be accepted with your freedom fighting without clearing the actions of your father? Ihe ndị na-amaghị, I'll take action, take your freedom by yourself. Ya dịka imebụ ihe mbụ, emego ya mbụ, why na enwetaghị ya? There are statements emechakwara mgbe ahụ. Anyị nọkwa na redio Biafra correct cha ya. Ihe a wee kiri time. There enemy credit anọkwa na redio Biafra correct cha ya processes. Si mgbaliwe egbe elu arụ na-agba gị ịla n'iyi. Ebe anyị kara Nigeria line n'ime ọhịa, why na ha agabeghị ebe ahụ? Bịa lelee ebe anyị ji 20 pounds rụọ na-abịa agbali egbe na ya na-enye Nigeria grand ha ji aba kọmuniti agba ụlọ ọkụ. Isi m na ịma ihe na-etere mpa gị unyi n'ihu ya wuru unyi ahụ mụọ gị. He gave birth to you with the image. Don't you know na ị na-eshi ishi? Don't you know you inherited it? Is it not when IPOB applied self-determination and stood the attacks and the excessive force of Nigerian army that the world now removed the blackmailing of our fathers and they start seeing us as human beings and they started granting us asylum in some countries? They started seeing us as human, as a human being. Since 1970, we are not humans. They treat us anyhow because of that image. Rebel. Your father is a rebel. Your father is a rebel. Do you know how many years we suffer for it? You see that image. Today we have defeated Nigerian government. IPOB ESN. IPOB ESN. What about if we pick up arm? Mad people. Right? So that is what we are presenting to you at this very day. Don't forget that this is Biafra Television Europe. And Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB. IPOB is being led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Adi amagwama obridika kanani. Odogwu anasị ya mechie ọnụ ya ka na-ekwukwu. So ma mgbe ọ nọ na nga olu ya na-ada ndị ka o kwuru ekwu ka na-adakwa. Anaghị ejitu iji dị oji gị. Two countries na-ama aka because he left IPOB with a good structure. Nigeria has no structure. After all, they have tenures of offices. So they come with a new agenda. Our agenda keep kicking against any new agenda because any new government comes with new agenda and we keep moving. I am here for tenureship of anything. We are here to restore Biafra and we keep moving. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have brought them down in exposing them and proving IPOB right in their agitation. So Nigeria attitude or approach to the case of Nnamdi Kanu is a clear evidence that IPOB have been right. And our agitation is genuine and we will continue to do so because we have never been accepted in this reconstruction. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Madachimwachuku, and from Biafra Television Europe, it is good afternoon.
Hey! The bricks! Sunday! Oh, na 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 na. Watch it out! Watch me far away, see me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, so go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Ohaneze Ndigo, how na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this one about. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have, because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend. Oh, do not run away. Kind of sober than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Samada, cha cha cha, cake channel, boomba. I come back again to tell people say, now here we dey, we don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islam is killing innocent Christians every day. It depends on me, it depends on me, it depends on me. Chukwoki kobiama, Mataranyo se maka, Mataranyo se maka. I know ginaka, that is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I know.
Ohamadike one. Umu Biafra nine. Ayisigi gabaniru. Donya kaya docha. Weli feneme. Onye naya netuno yine. Chuku kwa mawaja. You are whiter than snow. Oku gibesioku. We stand where you stand. We say no secret trial. Onyinye chuku. Ezosika. Osiki. Ohamadike. No secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young. Osiki. Ohamadike. Osiki Jisike. Matus. Ejike. Kole. Osiki. One day Buje Bije. Sikwa. No weli feneme. O weli fenafia. O weli fenako. Ezi one name. Victor. Chimezie. Okorochukwu. Igbo Network Television. London. Osiki Jisike. Na hapu ginazu. Umu Biafra nile. Gedine nuwa. Asiki gabaniru. No secret trial. No secret trial. No secret trial. No secret trial. Hey! Watch me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see. Yeah, unless you have the sense. Oh, you go learn to pretend. Oh, do not run away. Find us over you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I thought. That is why I say. That is why